Hello, friends. It's Kelly here, and welcome to 2024. I wanted to sit down with you all and just have a time to sketch with me and chat and start out the year on a more personal note and just talk a little more freely and unscripted, just to hopefully, you can get to know me better, and also just to, get started here in this new year in a new way. Yeah, I just want to talk about my New Year's resolution, where I'm at right now, and how this last year has gone, and what I hope to accomplish here in the new year. To start out, this last year, 2023, was really fun and beautiful for me. Also just full of, a lot of hard things as well. But I started this YouTube channel really this last June. That was the first video I put out that I was a little more dedicated to actually putting out videos. For several years, I would put out a video here and there thinking that I was going to really focus more on the channel, but that never really clicked into place until this last summer, and I started uploading more frequently, and that is something I want to continue to do in 2024. I hope I can get a video out every week, but if not, at the very least, every other week is kind of my goal. I really love doing these long form videos, but also I'd love to do more live streams because those are just so much fun to me. So let me know what you'd like to see. But yeah, I'm so grateful for everyone who's been tuning in and following the channel. And I can't express my gratitude for all the amazing people that I've connected with already. And I'm really excited to keep going and to, share this artistic journey with all of you. And I hope that, you will reciprocate and let me know in the comments how your artistic journey is going and what your goals are for 2024. But yeah, that's definitely my goal for the channel, at least, is to just stay on top of things and try new video ideas. I have a lot of really fun video ideas, so I'm excited to see what I can create in that sense throughout 2024. If you've been watching my channel regularly, you'll know my last video was 10 tips for beginner artists. And I realized while making that video, I really do think those are really, really vital tips that every artist needs to kind of understand and know and focus on in order to build a sustainable creative practice. But I realized that I wasn't meeting all of those expectations for myself even. Whether that be taking care of myself, like even as I speak, I am dealing with a strained back. And the cause of that was not hunched over a desk, but because I wasn't strengthening myself, I did strain myself, and now I'm dealing with the consequences of that. And I don't feel like I'm always focusing on my why and what my reason for drawing is. And I'm very thankful for everyone who has shared their why in the comments of the last video, why you started drawing, why you continue to draw. And for me, it's such an important practice to continue to be creative and think creatively, but also just to ease my mind. It's very meditative for me. So drawing is something that I can do when my brain is thinking too much and going down anxiety rabbit holes, which it often wants to do. And so for me, that's like a really big part of my why. But of course, I love to just improve in different skills and get better at things in that way. So that's also kind of what motivates me. And I just want to make sure in 2024, I'm focusing on my why and focusing on another tip that I talked about in the video, which is drawing every day. Even in the video, I said that that's pretty daunting to me, and it's true. Like, I cannot think of a single time where I was consistent with drawing every day, but it's something that I really want to practice, even if it's just a little doodle here or there. And whether it's, drawing digitally or drawing in my sketchbook or painting something, I really want to try to draw consistently, whether that's every day or not. I'm hoping that I can just find more motivation to just even just have it be a habit, drawing out of habit, drawing because I need to, and so I'm hoping that I can share more art even through community posts here on YouTube to just keep myself accountable, to make sure that I'm drawing, and not just drawing for YouTube videos like I am here, but drawing for myself and drawing, to just keep that pathway in my brain open. I know a lot of people say that you should draw every day, and it's just said so often that I think sometimes it's just really frustrating to hear, especially if you are a beginner and you're just looking to get better. But whether you're a beginner or not, the only way to get better at it is to draw. And so drawing every day is the quickest way to get to mastery level, is to just continue to draw. And obviously, as you grow and develop, you want to focus on certain things, different skills, and you'll end up wanting to, have very specific practices and lessons. But just sitting down and drawing something that you see in your room is, the minimum, the bare minimum that we should be doing as artists if you want to develop, a craft. For any skill, it's something, if you want to be good at something, you have to do it. They say 10,000 hours, and that's a lot of time. And so I want to make art a priority in that way, and draw every day as much as I can. I don't want to burn myself out about it or feel bad about not drawing every day if I miss a day or am gone for a while. I don't think that it's productive to feel guilty about not drawing every day, but I want to be excited about drawing every day. And so, I really do think it's a very, very valuable habit to get into. And even though it's frustrating to hear, it's just sometimes the truth is just that you have to sit down and do it. There's no magic pen. There's no magic tool. There's no magic, lesson that I can give other than just draw, and draw what you love to draw. And so I'm hoping that this year that can be a focus for me. I will say, outside of my artistic goals for 2024, my main personal goal is to focus on my health. And that's a very common New Year's resolution for many people. And it's been part of my New Year's resolutions for as long as I have made New Year's resolutions. But I've never taken it super seriously or never stuck with any sort of habit in that sense. And so for me, I'm kind of pushing all my other New Year's resolutions aside to say that 2024 is my health year, and specifically just finding time for exercise and movement and purposeful movement, and to build strength, because I do sit at a desk all day. My hobby of drawing and editing videos is also very sedentary. And so I'd like to have focused, purposeful exercise during the day at some point. And so hopefully that will, like I said in my last video, you have to be healthy to have a long creative life, a long creative journey. So that's kind of what I'm working with personally. And then artistically, as I said, focusing on making videos and just drawing consistently as much as I can. I've always really loved New Year's resolutions. I love this time of year. I love being able to look back at my accomplishments through the last 12 months and then looking forward and deciding what I want to focus on and what my values are. Because not only should you write specific goals of things you want to accomplish, but I find writing out my values to be extremely, extremely vital for my health and growth throughout the year. And I actually touch base with my values multiple times a year. And that just means like, what am I prioritizing in my life? What values do I want to hold so that when I look back at my life as a whole, that I've achieved the things I want to do? Knowing my values helps me organize what I'm going to do and how I'm going to make decisions, because I will know that spending time with people is more important than making YouTube videos, for example. And so I'm not going to, put off a gathering of friends just to work on videos. But in another sense, I value making videos more than I do watching TV, for example. So I'm going to want to prioritize my free time with making videos and drawing rather than just sitting and watching TV. And so in that way, I think it's really important for everyone to list out what their values are, what they want to prioritize with their time, and then, through your incremental decisions, you'll be able to see where you've grown in the areas of your values. And so for me, of course, like my relationship with people is always my highest value. My spirituality / mental health is a high value. And then my ability to be creative is extremely high value. And so those things kind of dictate how I want to spend my time, how I want to make my decisions, and how I just want to go about the world and go about my day. And so I love looking at all of those things. I love making specific goals with New Year's resolutions, and I really do follow up on most of them. I'd say I follow up on, at least like 75% of my New Year's resolutions. But it's also really interesting to look back at the previous year's resolutions and see where I was at that time. And so sometimes there are goals that I don't achieve just because they have fallen down my values list. For example, this past year, I wanted to audition for a pit orchestra. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. And although I was offered a chance to play, I play viola, if you didn't know. And I was offered a chance to play in a pit orchestra for a musical, and I declined because my grandfather had just passed away. All of the things that go along with that, and the family time, and the funeral, and all of that, I knew was going to take a lot out of me and was going to be my focus through those few weeks. And so I declined on that. And so it's okay to not reach all of your goals when your priorities shift and you never know what life throws at you. And so I think it's good to be flexible, but if you don't write down the things that you want, the things that you want to try to accomplish, then you probably won't be thinking about them, and you probably won't be prioritizing them. And so I really think it's important to write things down. I think there is a stat somewhere saying that you are more likely to finish a goal if you write it down. And you're even more likely to finish a goal if you tell someone about it. So I have told you about my goals here for 2024, and I hope that you'll tell all of us what your goals are, whether that's artistically or whether that's personally. Please leave a comment below. Let us know what your goals are for 2024. And I'm really excited to experience this year with all of you. I hope you are easing into the new year, taking it slow, and taking care of yourself. So let's dive into this year together. I'm really excited, and thank you so much for spending some time with me here. I will see you in the next video. But if you enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you soon.